You can't even see my right arm. I don't know if wearing black is a good idea. That's slightly better. My neighbor was to win the league. That has a good my neighbor was to win the league. Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natch Red. Let's talk about Mohamed Salah, shall we? I would like to make this video every day. The short answer is yes, but let's stretch it out to make the video a bit longer. If you haven't liked the video and subscribed yet to the channel, you will get nightmares. Right, Mohamed Salah. Wow. Every time you watch him, you just say, wow. I mean, that's a big indicator, isn't it? Wow. Like proper Jurgen Klopp. Wow. It's, oh my god, wow. He's just unreal at the moment. It's one of those things. His consistency, his fitness, his availability, and he's doing it every game. I mean, obviously he's been doing it for the past fucking, even before Liverpool, like at Fiorentina and AS Roma. He's been doing it for the past 6-7 years, just scoring goals, having fun on the pitch, assisting his teammates to good goals. His consistency, if I can say, is on another planet, and he is the best player in the world currently, isn't he? And when people say, Ronaldo and Messi, like, yeah, they've got more ability, but like ability doesn't mean anything. Ability is nothing. Like, Neymar's got more ability than everyone in the world possibly, but it doesn't fucking matter if you don't perform. Like, Salah's outperformed almost every single player of the past at least 3 years. Outperformed everyone. Maybe Lewandowski's up there. Lewandowski's been absolutely sensational in his peak. He's still in his peak of his career, isn't he? Lewandowski and Salah's outperformed Ronaldo and Messi for the past 3 or 4 years. I don't know if it's just my opinion. I think it's just facts, but it's just, and it's now nice to see like the whole of like the footballing world and now saying like us Liverpool fans, we know who's fucking boss. He's the best player in the world. I don't do if bots or maybe I do absolutes. I was gonna say, yeah, us Liverpool fans, we've known this for a long time. Like, he is boss, and like a couple of seasons ago, where people were like, yeah, but Mane does it on a consistent basis, and we can sell Salah to gain more money, and we can buy fucking Chukwueze. I was like, nah, fuck that. Mohamed Salah's the best player in the world, and if he was European or South American, he'd probably be like undoubtedly, but because he's Egyptian, he's a bit how do you say, unorthodox. He's a bit unorthodox the way he plays, but apparently he can't dribble. He can't dribble. Apparently he's not consistent. He's strong. He's getting a bit stronger. He's performing better than the first season he came here. It's unreal. He's performing better. Like, how can you perform such a high level for the past 3-4 years, come into this, and shock, he had a full pre-season, had no international footy during the summer, and guess what? He's looking fresh. He's looking energized. He's looking stronger. He's looking more confident. He's arrogant on the pitch. An arrogant Mohamed Salah is just beautiful. Absolutely unreal. And we've got him at our club. And he might be one of the first Liverpool players that have the best player in the world. We've had Luis Suarez, who was probably probably the best striker in the world for a couple of years at our club. Gerrard was always up there as the best midfielder, but obviously never the best one, because you had Zidane, and then you had fucking Messi, and then Ronaldo came in afterwards, and then obviously Kaká, Ronaldinho in the mix, and obviously Thierry Henry. It was hard to get in that mix, even though Gerrard was probably the best midfielder of his generation. It's just the quality of Ronaldinho is magnificent. But Salah, like a winger, he's scoring goals for fun. He's making people look silly for fun. He's basically like going up the left back and saying, or the centre half, and like, I'm gonna make you look fucking stupid today. I'm on you. He did that to Danny Rose the other day. Go check out my live reaction and match pressure, by the way, if you haven't already. The first minute, he kicked the ball in front of Danny Rose and like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking sprint past you. And that was like the second minute of the game, I think. And out there, every minute he had was just driving at him, and Danny Rose was sprinting back. He's basically putting people on their asses. And the thing is, he's consistent. Like I've said, like to do it against the best of the best in Laporte, and I don't know if it was Laporte. I think it was Laporte and Ruben Diaz. and Cancelo, like the best of the best in the world, like to do against Manchester City and to do against Watford, the consistency, to like, yeah, I don't give a fuck you are. I'm gonna make you look like an absolute tit on the football pitch, and this is my ball, and this is my game, and I'm gonna show you how I play, and I'm gonna show you why I'm the best. He's basically saying, because FIFA have given him the lowest rating. Oh, FIFA's a shite game, even though I bought it. It's a shite game. We saw the reaction he got on his reactions. Like how many goals do I have to score to even get into the 90s? It's a joke. And him putting in social media platforms like last year saying, "Don't worry, we're gonna get top 4. I'm gonna prove to you to get top 4." And he carried us last season big time. Firmino and Mane, sorry, were underperforming last year, and Salah's like, yeah, I'm going to drag this team to top 4 last year after all the circumstances, the wildest of nightmares it was last season. And this year, I think it was, what game was it? I don't think it was a Man City game. I think it was the other week. It was before the international break. It might have been AC Milan or something. I know it was against probably Manchester City, and it's like, yeah, we're going for the title. And when Mohamed Salah says that, he's like, do you have the confidence to put your backside on the line, thinking, yeah, I'm gonna make something happen. I'm gonna drag this team, and he's dragging us, and he's performing every game, and he's playing with a smile on your face, and he's playing with an arrogance of spreading everywhere, and arrogance of confidence of like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. It's unreal. And other mentions of like Kylian Mbappe and Haaland, who have got supreme talents, but they need to get more consistent. Benzema's playing out of his skin. He's the best player in the league right now, but unfortunately that league is just absolutely fucked. Lewandowski is playing so well as well, but the Premier League, like when you got Man City and Liverpool, the best 2 teams in the league, easily. Probably the best. No, sure, I'll say it again. The best 2 teams in the world, Man City and Liverpool, by far. The style, the tactical nails, the individual players when you need to step up. The World Cup players who just step up every single time. They've got both of these players, both of these teams, trying to say. And Mohamed Salah, we're living in Mohamed Salah's world right now, and he's best player in the world. People saying he's in his 30s. He's now in his 30s, I think, or 29. He's only getting to his peak now. And he's been brilliant for the past 5 to 6 years. He's conditioned himself like Ronaldo. He's gonna play for another 5-6 years. You can tell because he's getting more stronger. He's losing more pace because as you get stronger, you gotta compromise the attributes of your body. If you want to get faster, you lose more weight and so on. So, obviously, I'm too dumb to understand it, but I understand that bit of logic, right? So you gotta say, okay, he's got a bit of Ronaldo's strength, upper body strength that is, and Messi's dribbling, low sense of gravity control. He's got a little bit of, and obviously it's to all due respect to Ronaldo and Messi, obviously like the hell of them was the best of all time, but he's got like the attributes of both. He's like in the middle of them. It's like if you put Ronaldo and Messi together, you get Mohamed Salah. And you know what? This is the start. And when you see the social media platforms and pundits and like saying, yeah, he's the best in the world, isn't he? We're living in Mohamed Salah's world. And it's when you've got that realization from rival fans, like I said, we've known it for a long time. But when you get that from rival fans and other pundits, and obviously Gary Neville saying there's something not right about this Liverpool team, and saying I think something's not right, but I think Mohamed Salah will leave Liverpool next year. What a such a tit! He's just hoping. What an absolute fucking tit he looks like. It's yeah. And we've had, players like I said, Suarez, Gerrard, Michael Owen, when he won the Ballon d'Or, probably had the best player of the world. Yeah, and I think people need to forget about ability and just saying, forget about ability. Just look at the performances of the pitch. Forget about FIFA stats. FIFA, like, source. The stats. He's got what? He's got 8 goals. He's got what? 8 goals and 4 assists in 8 games? Unreal. Unreal. We can talk about him all day, but it's unreal. Absolutely unreal. And yeah, that's my long answer. Yes, he's the best player in the world. He is. And he's going to go for, maybe not for the Ballon d'Or, but he's going to go for the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo and Messi, their time's up. So I'm maybe Lewandowski wins it because I love watching him. I love watching Robert Lewandowski play. I hope he wins it this year because he deserves it more than Jorginho. I don't think Jorginho's class, but come on, there's fucking levels to this, isn't it? But Mohamed Salah's going for the Ballon d'Or next year, and tell you what, he's nowhere near done. The way he conditions himself, he keeps himself in such a good condition that he can go out till Ronaldo and Messi's age, where you mid-30s and still performing and scoring goals. And he might reach like the second or third, or even probably the second or third top goal scorer of the Premier League of all time. And he's getting into that class of being one of the best little players of all time, which is a good bunch to be in with it, isn't it? So yeah. That's it. That's my thoughts. Leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Follow social media platforms and on Twitch. And we'll see you guys later.